Tom here, doing a video on replacement of the LG Icemaker. I didn't find any YouTube videos on this exact model, so that's why I'm doing one.
This is a LG model LSXS22423B/00.
I'm pretty sure we got this refrigerator in 2015. When I called LG about the Icemaker not working, the only help they gave me was to unplug the whole refrigerator and let it set for a few minutes and plug it back in. That didn't help. This model does not have the little hole here you stick a paper clip in to reset like some models do. So what I did do was I did the reset and that didn't help. I also took out the ice bucket here and set it out to thaw overnight because sometimes stuff will get froze up in it, and that didn't help any. So I also took a hair dryer up in this area here, and that's where the water dumps in. Sometimes it can freeze up. It didn't look froze up, but anyway, I warmed it up with a hair dryer and that didn't help anything. So at that part I was assuming that the whole unit was bad. This is what the unit looks like. It's one complete assembly. You might get it apart to replace parts inside, but I didn't see any parts for sale for it, only the whole assembly for sale. It's got one electrical connector there on back, and that hole right there is where you screw I believe it's a ground screw in. And all you need to replace this is a Phillips screwdriver, and there's about 4 or 5 Phillips screws that you'll be disconnecting. Before you do any of this work, make sure you unplug the refrigerator just to be cautious of electricity. A while ago I showed you the model number of the refrigerator itself. The part number for this Icemaker assembly is a AEQ 36756919. It was $291, purchased from appliancepartspros.com in December of 2025. When I ordered it, I got it in about a week. So like I said, I tried resetting the unit by unplugging it and that didn't help. So to get the unit assembly out, you want to take the ice bin or bucket part here out by lifting this up and pulling it out. And then the next thing you'll do is unsnap this clear piece. You kind of push in and pull down and it snaps off. That allows you access to the Phillips screws you'll see up there. There's 2 right there, and then 2 up a little higher, or 1 or 2 up higher. So you unscrew them and snap this top piece off, and then you can pull out the Icemaker assembly here. Kind of be dangling at that point by the wires. So it'd help if you had a helper to hold this assembly while you get the wires off, but you can do it by yourself. So part of the wires are a connector that snaps on. The other part, it's a Phillips screw holding down a ground wire, I think it is. So once you get that out, it'll all come out. And to put the new one in, you pretty much reverse the process. Connect your electrical wires on, and then screw it back in and snap your plastic parts on and put your bin back in. One thing I'd like to point out, after I got it back together, I kind of expected to hear it maybe dumping water into the ice tray. You can hear a clicking noise in the room when it does that. I heard nothing, and I would peek in the top every couple hours. Didn't see any water in the ice tray there. So I was beginning to wonder if this was the proper fix or not. So I did another reset on it. I unplugged the refrigerator and plugged it back in again. Still nothing. This was at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon when I replaced it. And like I said, nothing happened. But about 8 o'clock that evening, I heard the clicking sound of the water starting to fill up, and then within a couple hours more, it started dumping. You'd hear the rattling sound when it's dumping ice. So don't get discouraged if it doesn't take off right away. I think the situation is this ice tray and the whole assembly has to get really cold before it even lets water in. I could understand it not making ice right away because it's warm, but it just takes time, I guess, for the whole assembly to get chilled down before it allows it to make ice. So I hope this helps, and good luck with yours.